Why the first humans burned the sky. Long, long ago, when the world was still new, the sky was not as we see it today. It was not blue nor black, nor filled with distant stars. Instead, it was a great glowing curtain of white, a shimmering veil that hung low over the earth, so close that the tallest trees sometimes brushed against it. The first humans lived beneath this sky, and they were content. But they were also curious, and curiosity often leads to great change. In those days, the world was always warm, always bright. The white sky gave light both day and night, and darkness was unknown. The people never feared the coming of night, for night did not exist. They hunted, they gathered, they sang and danced beneath the endless glow. But one thing troubled them. They could not see beyond the sky. They wondered what lay above it. Was there another world? Were there gods watching them? Or was it simply a great blank nothingness? Among the people was a woman named Elara. She was known for her sharp mind and restless spirit. While others accepted the sky as it was, Elara dreamed of piercing it, of seeing what lay beyond. One evening, or what would have been evening, had the sky ever darkened. She stood at the foot of the tallest mountain, staring up at the glowing veil. "If only we could touch it," she murmured. "If only we could see past it." An elder of the village, a man named Corin, warned her against such thoughts. "The sky is as it is," he said. "To question it is to invite trouble." But Elara would not listen. She gathered a group of the boldest hunters and climbers, and together they began their ascent up the mountain, determined to reach the sky itself. The climb was long and difficult. The higher they went, the thinner the air became, and the brighter the sky burned above them. At last they reached the peak, and there, just above their heads, was the shimmering white veil. Elara reached up, and her fingers passed through it. The sky was not solid, not a wall, but something softer, like mist or smoke. Excited, the others reached up as well, their hands vanishing into the glow. But then something strange happened. Where their fingers touched the sky, dark spots appeared, like holes burned in cloth. The more they touched it, the more the sky began to tear. And then a sound, a deep, distant roar, like a beast stirring from sleep. Fear gripped them. They pulled their hands back, but the damage was done. The holes in the sky spread, cracks of blackness racing across the white. The people below cried out as the sky began to change. The great veil was burning away, dissolving like fog in the sun. And as it faded, something new appeared. A vast, endless darkness, speckled with tiny, flickering light. The first humans had never seen stars before. They had never known night. Now, as the last of the white sky crumbled, the world was plunged into darkness for the first time. The people screamed, believing the end had come. But then, slowly, the sun rose, as it always had, and the people saw that the world was still there. Only now, the sky was blue by day and black by night, and the stars shone like distant fires. Elara and her companions returned to the village, ashamed and afraid. They had burned the sky, and now the world would never be the same. But as time passed, the people began to see beauty in the night. They learned to navigate by the stars, to tell stories beneath their glow. They found that darkness was not something to fear, but a time of rest and dreams. As for the old white sky, some say its fragments still drift beyond the stars, waiting for the day when they might return. But most have forgotten it ever existed. After all, who could imagine a world without the night? And that is why the first humans burned the sky, not out of anger, not out of malice, but because they longed to see what lay beyond. And in doing so, they gave the world the gift of stars.